Orchard Lake Village, Michigan might seem like just another picturesque city in Oakland County, but beneath its serene surface lies a treasure trove of untold stories and hidden gems that most people don't know about. From its fascinating history to quirks that even locals might miss, the little slice of paradise has secrets that make it far more than just a beautiful spot by the water. Curious? Stick around to uncover what makes Orchard Lake truly one of a kind. Orchard Lake Village is a city located in Oakland County, about 25 miles northwest of Detroit. It's part of Metro Detroit, but it's a world away from the hustle and bustle of the city life. Surrounded by lakes and woodlands, the village spans over 4 square miles, with 1/3 of that being water. Yes, you heard that right. 1/3 water, with a population of under 2,300 people. Orchard Lake, Michigan is named very respectfully, since the lake itself is the centerpiece to this fine village. It was officially incorporated in 1928, but its history stretches back much further. The area was originally home to Native American tribes, and remnants of their culture can still be found today. Orchard Lake has really a fascinating past. It became a hotspot for wealthy Detroiters in the late 19th and early 20th centuries who built grand summer homes along the lake shore, which stand just as tall or taller today. One of the area's most notable landmarks, the Orchard Lake School's campus, dates back to 1858. Originally a military academy, it now serves as a private Polish-American educational institution. Orchard Lake, the lake itself, is the crown jewel of the village, spanning 788 or so acres. It's a haven for boaters, anglers, and anyone who loves being near the water. The lake is meticulously maintained, and residents take pride in keeping it clean and beautiful, and that's why residents would agree the atmosphere this lake creates is home to some of the most amazing sunsets in the state. The lake has a maximum depth of about 110 feet, making it one of the deepest lakes in Michigan. Orchard Lake offers an array of activities that appeal to nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts alike. For those drawn to the water, the lake itself is a paradise. The boating, the fishing, and the paddleboarding are popular pastimes, with the calm and clear waters providing an ideal backdrop for relaxation or adventure. The nearby West Bloomfield Trail is another gem, offering a scenic route for walkers, joggers, and bikers who want to immerse themselves in the area's natural beauty. For a tranquil escape, the Orchard Lake Nature Sanctuary is perfect for birdwatching or a quiet hike through the woods. While the village doesn't have a bustling downtown, nearby areas like West Bloomfield and Sylvan Lake boast fantastic dining options, ensuring there's always a place to enjoy a good meal after a day outdoors. The community spirit in Orchard Lake is not just a feeling, but a defining feature of life there. A prime example of this is the annual Orchard Lake Fine Art Show, a prestigious event that draws both artists and visitors from all over Michigan and beyond. This show is constantly ranked as one of the top art fairs in the country and features a variety of artworks, live demonstrations, and interactive activities for all of the attendees. Throughout the year, residents enjoy a variety of local traditions and gatherings. Holiday events like the village's 4th of July fireworks display light up the sky and bring families together along the lake's edge. Seasonal activities such as winter ice fishing tournaments add a unique charm to life in Orchard Lake all year round. Summertime brings lakeside barbecues and music nights hosted by community members, often creating an open invitation for residents to mingle beyond, because it doesn't have the downtown like I mentioned, so it's nice to have that community aspect. Orchard Lake's active homeowner associations ensure the community stays engaged with social calendars full of wine tasting, charity events, and educational lectures, often hosted at local venues or even in the residents' homes. This vibrant social scene makes Orchard Lake more than just a picturesque village. It's a place where connections thrive and traditions are really cherished. When it comes to home prices and the cost of living, here's the deal. Orchard Lake is not cheap. I'll state that disclaimer out here as far as I can throw it. Homes often start in the high 500,000s and can easily soar into the millions, especially if you're eyeing lakefront property. But for those who can afford it, the stunning views and serene lifestyle make it worth every single penny. To create more perspective about the home prices, as of recording this, there are 22 homes that are active, pending, and sold within the last 365 days. 3 of them are active, ranging from 1.6 million to 6.9 million. 2 of them are pending, falling within the range, and sold homes range from $225,000 to $6.1 million. You might be thinking, oh wow, $225,000, but the reality is the home is not able to be lived in and will most likely be torn down, so a several $1,000,000 home will be put in its place. I also want to show you this graph provided by the MLS showing the average sale price over the course of 3 years with the whole MLS in blue and Orchard Lake in green. And as you can see, the average price in Orchard Lake is sitting around $1.91 million, which is up 40.8% year over year, which means there was most likely a massive sale that occurred that is skewing the numbers big time. But there's not a lot of inventory available there, so it makes sense. In terms of schools and education, in a property tax sense, Orchard Lake is served by Bloomfield Hills School District, Walled Lake Consolidated Schools, and West Bloomfield School District, which constantly earns high marks for its academic programs, extracurricular activities, and overall student success rates too. The district prides itself on offering a variety of advanced placement, AP courses, STEM-focused programs, and opportunities for arts education. For families seeking alternative education options, the Orchard Lake Schools campus is an educational and cultural cornerstone of the village, steeped in history and tradition like I had talked about. Dating back to 1858, like I mentioned, the campus was originally home to the Michigan Military Academy, a prestigious all-boys military prep school known for its discipline. After the academy closed in the early 20th century, the site was transformed into a private Polish-American educational institution, continuing its legacy of excellence while embracing a new cultural mission. Today, the campus is a hub for education, heritage, and faith, offering a range of programs that celebrate Polish culture and Catholic values. The campus includes several notable institutions that highlight its diverse offerings and importance to the community. St. Mary's Preparatory, a premier college preparation high school for boys, is known for its academics and emphasis on personal development. Since we talked about home prices and schools, it seems fitting to lean into the property tax aspect of it all, since it's a financial burden people just don't think about when moving to and within the state of Michigan. Circling back to those 3 school districts, each one has their own millage rate, or a rate used to calculate property taxes. As an outsider looking in, it's important to calculate these ahead of time so you know what you're getting yourself into. The best tried and true estimate to ensure you don't have an uh-oh moment a year later when the property tax is on cap due to the home ownership transfer, you would take 50% of the home's list price or your offer price or your accepted offer price, multiply it by the millage rate, and divide it by 1,000 to get your yearly property tax estimate. Again, it's a high estimate. I want you to plan for the worst and hope for the best. Bloomfield Hills Schools has a millage rate of 33.3540. West Bloomfield has a rate of 33.7193, and Walled Lakes is 29.4026. Since the majority of Orchard Lake is swallowed up by the West Bloomfield School District, I'll do a quick calculation for you. So say you were buying what that graph says is the average home price of $1.91 million, which is skewed, remember. Half of that is $955,000. We'd multiply that by the millage rate of 33.7193 and divide it by 1,000 and get a whopping annual property tax burden of $32,210.93. And any increase in taxable value from one year to the next is capped at the rate of inflation or 5%, whichever is less. While Orchard Lake has its share of perks, it's not without its challenges. First and foremost, the cost of living here is notably high, as I mentioned. From the price of homes to the property taxes, living in the city requires a significant financial commitment. On top of that, some residents highly dislike the fact that there's limited amenities within the city itself, while surrounding areas like West Bloomfield offer ample shopping and dining options. Orchard Lake's quieter vibe might not suit everyone, but it is a way to get a home on the higher end side and not be in all the noise, which is one of Orchard Lake's biggest draws. Orchard Lake, Michigan is a little slice of paradise for people who crave natural beauty, a strong sense of community, a smaller sense of community too, and of course lakefront living. But like any place, it has its drawbacks. Whether it's the cost of living or the lack of bustling amenities, it's not for everyone. However, if you're looking for a serene escape with a touch of luxury, Orchard Lake just might be the perfect fit for you. For those of you who know of Orchard Lake or have lived there, what are your experiences and thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. If you're thinking about moving to Michigan in one day or a million, feel free to reach out anytime. I also have a link to the Living in Michigan newsletter to give you insight on all things Michigan, so be sure to subscribe so you never miss out. Thanks for watching. Till next time.